Hey everybody, Craig here, CLP Bushcraft. So I walked over here to my little spot, my little camp spot that I got in my place, and I was going to do just a quick video for y'all to show you how I feather stick. So you seen when I was walking in that I grabbed this old Swedish fire stove, and what I'm going to do is take a piece of that cedar, baton it down, and then show you how I do feather sticking. And then I get over here and sit down, and I'm like, I forgot my tripod. So I've got this little tripod that I keep in my bag. So we're gonna see how this works. I'm gonna try to set it where y'all can see me feather stick, but I'm gonna baton this down and get some good pieces from it to feather stick. All right, let me readjust this thing, see if I can make it work. Okay, maybe this will work. I got it set on wide angle, so I'm gonna take this wire off of this and get one of these pieces out. All right, so one of my favorite woods to I'm fixing to baton. One of my favorite woods to do a feather stick with is cedar, and I've got a lot of it around here. And I thought, hey, this is, without me going and cutting a new piece, that way I can use this. Now you're probably thinking, wow, he's batoning on a rock. Yeah, I'm being really careful not to let the blade go all the way down and hit that rock, mess my edge up. Yeah, this piece will probably be all right. Okay, let me see if I can readjust. Okay, so this is going to be take two. I did it a while ago and didn't have it the wide angle, and then I looked at the video and it was really hard to see what I was doing. All right, so what I'm going to be doing is using my LT Wright knives, Bearded Mouse Genesis. And the way I do this, like, I like cedar because it's this is really straight grain. It's soft. And this has been dead for a long time. So what I'm looking for, the way I want to do it is I want to get it on an edge, like a 90-degree edge. So I want to be able to get right on the peak of a 90-degree edge. So pretend this is the wood, okay? And I want to start here on that peak. So I'm going to try, we're going to do this edge right here, okay? So I'm going to get right at the top of that peak. And I hold the wood in my left hand. A lot of people, they'll brace it on their knee. You can do a lot of different ways. I just hold it in my left hand, and then I just get a grip on my knife, basically like this. And the way you want to do it is you want to get it to where the angle of the knife, you want it to where it just starts to bite into the wood, okay? When you get to that point, stay at that angle, all right? And then just go down the wood like so, okay? And you'll start making these little feathers. It'll focus. This section here is not really that great. We'll try this one right here. All right, as you can see the feather, so just go straight down with it. And the way I do it, as you can see, is I'm doing a slice motion. You can just hold the knife, pull the wood away from you. That's just not really what I like doing. But I do basically just like a slicing motion with it. Go straight down. Like I say, get to that point where the edge just wants to bite in. Then you can take and kind of roll it over to get them out of the way. You can see how they are here. Now, one thing that I do too is once I go down with that way to get the feathers, once I make a pass with it like so, then I will keep the blade on the wood and just pull it right back up, and then I will move it over just a little bit, just kind of twist the wood. That way you're getting another peak, basically, what you just did, okay? And instead of being on a rounded edge, you got a peak again. So you got a slice, and then you just kind of rotate, and then you're back on another peak. Now, you can do thick feathers. The harder that you push and bite in, the thicker that they're going to be. Like you just do one, like just ease on it. No, I mean, just get it to where the edge starts biting in, and then just start easing down. You're going to get little tight feathers or curls, whatever you want to call them. I mean, it's a feather stick, so we call them feathers. But to be able to do this, to make a really nice one, like I say, cedar works really well. You want a straight grain wood to be able to do it with, and preferably, one that's soft. So you can see right here how it's a peak. I'm just going straight down. Now, once you get to the end, start easing up your pressure, okay? So when you get to the end of it, start easing the pressure off. That way you don't continue on and slice off all the feathers, okay? So get to the end, just ease back, and the feather will stay on the feather stick. All right, well, I just wanted to make this quick little video for y'all. I kind of thought about it, and this is one thing that I really wanted to master and do good at, was feather sticking when I got into bushcraft. It's fun to do, and it takes practice, okay? A lot of my buddies, that don't do this very much, don't get out in bushcraft and that kind of thing very much, they'll get over here and want to try it, and they have a hard time at it. But I did too when I first started it. It's not something that you're just going to pick up and start making these just beautiful little feathers, right from the get-go the very first time you do it. You might, it's very possible you could, but it takes practice, and this is a fun, relaxing thing to do, is just come in the woods and get a piece of wood like this and just sit and make these feathers, or curls, whatever you want to call them. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see here, hit that like button. If you like this kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. All right, guys, until the next one, y'all take care.